Shalom.
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 How's everybody doing today?
So well.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Everybody's been doing good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
What's the first thing that we do? Noah. So guess what?
I get to go first.
Go ahead, buddy.
Thankful for the truth of the Most High.
You're thankful for what?
The truth of the Most High.
You're thankful for the truth and the Most High? What about the truth are you thankful for? For learning? What have you learned so far? In kids class?
1,000 things.
What's 1,000 things? Name me one thing.
David and Goliath.
What about David and Goliath?
Slew Goliath.
Uh-huh.
And
And he
he killed him.
killed him. But what did he use?
A slingshot and a stone.
And what was the one thing that he used that you can't touch?
Wisdom.
No?
Faith.
Faith. Ooh, faith. That's a key word for today. Faith. Okay. Elijah, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for yesterday. We had so much fun. And I'm thankful for Yahweh sending Yahushai so he could be a sacrifice for our sins.
So he can be
And
a
we could have
sacrifice
mercy.
to have mercy. So what's one thing having mercy, because we have mercy, Elijah, should we be sinning? Do you think that since we have mercy, it's okay to sin. Since we have grace, do you think that it's okay to sin? Nah, right? Because we have to stop, right? Okay, Max, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for a pie and a toy
And eat?
yeah,
What did you eat?
popcorn and hot Cheeto.
You ate hot Cheetos?
And donuts.
And donuts. Okay, what about you, Nina? What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for the Most High blessing me with my baby brother.
Blessing you with your baby brother? And what about your baby brother makes you happy?
That he smiles at me and I get to be with him and feeding him and burping him and putting him to sleep.
Huh. And you, Caleb, what are you thankful for?
For spending at Dia's house and eating there.
What did you eat?
Carrot, rice, and vegetables, ice cream, and bananas, and snacks.
Did you give me some? Did you save me some? Wow. Okay, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. Aslan, what are you thankful for? You don't know? You sure? What about you, Manisha? Manisha, what are you thankful for? Really? Okay. What about you, Yashamara? What are you thankful for? Uh-huh. And then? Okay. Yapala, what are you thankful for? What are you thankful for? Girl, me too. Yeah. Call on your mommies. Ask mommy, what are you thankful for? Go ask mommy, what are you thankful for? Dile, go ask mommy. Go. Tell mommy, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for the Most High bringing me to the truth.
Time. Sister Ivy, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for faith and learning how to use faith correctly. It's definitely a learning process, but once you learn to have faith in the Most High and learn how to apply it, things start happening. So I'm thankful for that.
God. Faith. Faith is one of the key words we're gonna go over. Said it earlier. What about you, Ezekiel? What are you thankful for?
Ice cream.
For ice cream, you too? Did you save me some?
No.
I thought you said earlier you saved me some. Okay, sit down. All right. Well, me, I'm thankful for another day. Another day of learning. Another day of learning from my mistakes and growing, and faith. For getting to learn what faith is and to see the Most High's blessings. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Once you get your faith in the Most High, and not in the man in this world, but in the Most High, He will bless you. He'll bless you spiritually, and He'll give you all the things that you need. That's right. What's the second thing that we go to? Elijah.
Mina didn't go yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mina, you didn't go? Oh, I failed you. Go ahead, Mina. What are you thankful for? No, she did. She was thankful for her brother.
Oh yeah, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Noah.
So the Ten Commandments.
And where do we find the Ten Commandments, Noah?
Exodus 20 and 3.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I'm deaf.
Exodus 20 and 3.
Exodus 19 and 3?
20 and 3.
Oh, 20 and 3. Okay. So let's. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay, let's go to Exodus chapter 20, verse 3. Go get your Bible.
This is the book of Exodus 20 and 3. Thou shalt not have any other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in earth beneath, or that
Real
is...
quick. You're going to read it all for me. All the way to 17, okay? So take your time. Go ahead. Elijah, you're going to help him.
or that is in the water above, under, or the earth beneath. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto the sins of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all the work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath day, is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in it. Them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, nor shalt thou neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Alrighty. So today, before we go into this story, who can tell me what we went into last week? Who did we go into? Ezekiel.
Number one.
No, we're not. You gotta give me an answer. No.
Esther.
Wait to be called on. Okay, so we went to Esther, right? What about Esther did we learn? Mina.
That you did what you had to do.
What was it that she had to do? Let's speak up so we can remind everybody. What did Esther have to do?
To save
Did she
Israel.
have to cook?
To save Israel.
To save Israel, but from what?
From
What was going on that she had to save Israel?
the Jews.
But Israel is Jew.
Oh. From
Who can help Mina? Noah.
From her husband, the king.
From her husband, the king. No. Her husband, remember her husband was the king, and her husband loved her very much. Right? Elijah.
She was trying to save them from Haman.
Haman. Who was who was right next to the king, who was in charge of everybody, who was in charge of everything.
Even the guards.
Yeah. He thought he was one of those that is in charge thinking he's a king, but he's not.
No, he is not.
No, right? So what did Haman do that Esther had to save Israel? What did he do? What did he tell the king? Does anybody?
That Mordecai is a Jew.
Oh,
That's
that Mordecai is a Jew, but what did he tell him that Mordecai wasn't doing? Elijah.
Bowing down to him.
Bowing down, but bowing down to Haman or bowing down to who?
Haman.
No, not just Haman.
the king.
The king. Haman said there's a certain people that bow down not to you. Haman didn't like Mordecai. That's why he wanted to kill the Jews. But do you know why he didn't like Mordecai? No. Why?
Because he's a Jew.
No? We're going to go into it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I just wanted to see where y'all at. Okay, so let's go to Esther chapter 2 and verse 21.
Esther chapter 2 and verse 21. In those days, while Mordecai sat in the king's gate, two of the king's chamberlains, Bigdan and Teresh, of those which kept the door, were wroth and sought to lay hand on the king Assyrius.
Okay, so stop. Right now, what we're going to go into is we're going to go into Mordecai saving the king from two men. From two certain men. Okay? So y'all can see where Mordecai's faith is at, but not in the king, in the Most High. Continue.
And the thing was known to Mordecai, who told it unto Esther the queen, and Esther certified the king thereof in Mordecai's name.
So, Mordecai overhears these two gentlemen. They didn't like the king. Yeah, these two men didn't like, hold on, listen to the story. These two men didn't like the king. So Mordecai was at the gates, and Mordecai hears them talking. It says, let us lay a hand on the king. That means they were planning to kill the king. Mordecai hears it. Now Mordecai could have been like, whatever, you know, the king. It's not my power, whatever, right? But instead, he told Esther, and Esther was what?
Was hearing them.
No, Esther was what?
The queen.
Esther was the queen of the nations. So Mordecai tells Esther, and Esther went to go tell the king. But Esther told the king, hey, these men are planning to kill you. And I heard it from Mordecai. Right? Continue.
And when
Inquisition.
And when inquisition was made of the matter, it was found out, therefore, they were both hanged on a tree, and was written in the book of the Chronicles before the king.
Okay, so they're like, the king's like, okay, let's find out. Let's go, let's find out. Right? Pay attention. And then it was true. These men tried to kill the king. So they were hung. They got hung, okay? So go to Esther chapter 3 and verse 1.
Esther chapter 3 verse 1.
Let Noah read.
This is the book of Esther, 3 and 1. After these things did King Azarias promote Haman, the son of Haman, the Agite, and advanced him and sit his
Seat.
above all the
Princess.
princes that were with him.
Okay, so stop. We read that Mordecai saved the king, right? He saved the king by telling Esther what was going to happen, what these two men were doing. So later on in the story, Haman, right? Haman, the evil man, yeah. He is, God, he is being put in charge above all the princes. Not princesses, no. Prince. Yeah, above all of these men. So you can automatically think where his mind's at. Imagine you being put in charge above all the children. Yeah, you would probably, how would you be? Bossy? Would you think that everybody has to listen to you? You would, right? So this is what this man, Haman, he's thinking, oh, I'm in charge of you all. I'm in charge of everybody. I'm it, right? Continue. Verse 2.
And all the king's servants that
Were
were in the king's gate bowed and
reverenced
reverenced Haman of the king
for the king.
for the king, and so commanded concerning him, but
Listen, pay attention.
but Mordecai
Bowed.
bowed not, nor did him
Reverence. So stop. So remember, Haman's thinking everybody, he's thinking like he should be the king and everybody has to bow to him. Everybody was bowing to him. But Mordecai did not. He said, mm-mm. Who does Mordecai bow to? Who does Mordecai?
the king.
Nope.
The Jew.
Nope.
Queen.
Nope.
The Most High.
The Most High. Right? Think of all the other stories that we've gone through. Right? Think of all the stories that we've gone through. The 3 men getting thrown in the fiery pit because they didn't want to bow down to the statue. It's the same Mordecai. Mordecai is a Jew. He was not going to bow down to him. How do you think Haman felt?
Like,
No,
angry.
how do you think? He was angry. Right? Why was he angry though?
Because he didn't bow.
He didn't bow down to him. He felt like, you need to bow down to me.
Yeah.
Even though he's not the king, you need to bow down to me. Right?
Yeah.
But Mordecai is like, who do you think you are? Right?
The king.
No. No, because Mordecai's not going to, Mordecai bow down to the Most High, right? Continue.
Now
Let's
it came.
see how Haman feels about it.
Now it came to pass when they spoke.
Verse 3.
Oh, 3.
Come on.
Then the king's
Servants.
servants which were in the king's gate said unto Mordecai, why transgresseth thou the king commanded?
So the servants are like, why are you not listening to the king's commandments? They're looking at him like, who do you think you are, Mordecai? Like, who are you? Why do you think you're so special that you can't bow down? Continue.
Verse 4. Now it came to pass when they spoke daily unto him, and he hearkened not unto them, that they told Haman to see whether Mordecai's must
Help him, Elijah.
matter would stand for him, for he had told them that he was a Jew.
Ooh.
I knew that one.
You knew it? Why do you think you knew it? Or how did you know it?
Because I keep reading it.
You were reading it.
Yeah, every day.
You were reading it every day.
Yeah, I was reading it in my car every day. I read it in my car.
Okay.
I know.
So now they're like, remember, they're like, why do you think you're so special? They're probably thinking, why do you think you're so special that you're not listening to the king's commandments? Mordecai's like, listen up here. I'm a Jew. What do you think? Right?
Yeah.
No, he's telling them, I'm a Jew. My power is the Most High.
Yeah.
Just like every other man in the Bible that we've been reading about, right? They have faith in the Most High. You think that he was scared? He didn't bow down. He wasn't scared because he knows if he were to bow down to this man, you think the Most High would be on his side
No.
in that moment?
Nuh-uh.
No, he's like, he has faith in the Most High. Like, I'm not going to bow down. But let me tell you what, nothing's going to happen to me because the Most High is my power. Right? So now he's telling them, I'm a Jew. He's telling them, I'm a Jew, right?
Yeah.
Continue.
Verse 5. And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed down not,
Ooh, when Haman saw that Mordecai didn't bow down, let's see, what happened, Noah? What happened?
nor did him
Reverence?
reverence, then was Haman full of what?
Wrath. Oh. Because Mordecai didn't bow down to Haman, was Haman happy? Is that what he said? When he says he was full of wrath, what do you think that means? Do you think that he was full of butterflies?
No.
No, what was he full of?
Anger.
Anger. Elisha, you were going to say something? He's full of pride. Pride, thinking that he had to have this Mordecai bow down to him. He's probably got that pride because everybody sees that Mordecai is not bowing down to him. Even the king's servants saw that Mordecai wasn't bowing down to him. So that pride, that anger, was all in Haman. Remember the story of Joseph and his brothers? Right? When Joseph was the special one, Noah.
He got the colorful coat.
He got the colorful coat, and they were jealous. Their pride got their pride got in, and they were so jealous, right? Yeah. So Haman I'm sure he's getting jealous too, right? Because the king, remember, Haman is not the king, so the king's not doing anything about it, right? Mordecai saved the king. So the king's like not killing Mordecai. So you can only imagine the jealousy, the pride, the anger that Haman was feeling because Mordecai wasn't bowing down to him. Max? You were going to say something?
And me.
And yeah, he was being mean. Con. So read verse 6, please.
Verse 6. And he threw out, and he thought scorn to that they had hands on
Mordecai
alone, for they had shown him the people of Mordecai. Wherefore Haman sought to destroy all the Jews that were throughout the wall, the whole kingdom of Amorites, Assyrians, even the people of Mordecai.
Okay. Elijah, read that verse one more time, please.
Esther chapter 3, verse 6.
Let's read it loud.
And he thought scorn to lay hands on Mordecai alone, for they had shewed him the people of Mordecai. Wherefore Haman sought to destroy all the Jews that were throughout the whole kingdom and kingdom of Assyrians, even the people of Mordecai.
Ooh, so remember last week what did Haman do to the king? When he had the king sign that paper, what did Haman do? He was tricking him.
Oh yeah,
He was tricking him to sign this paper. And this is why he was doing it. Haman did it because of Mordecai didn't want to bow down to him. So Haman didn't only want to get revenge back on Mordecai. He wanted to kill all of Israel, all the Jews. Wow, like, right? Yeah, that's how much his pride, his anger, his jealousy that was in him.
All the tribes of Israel.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
It was, right? Mordecai was the one that was not bowing down. Why come after us?
Yeah.
That's how much he was getting anger and hate inside of him. That he was like, uh-oh, I'm gonna kill all of these Jews. Yeah. All of them. Con.
Bible, not mortal.
Yeah.
That's not murder.
Right. But Haman didn't like Mordecai because he didn't bow down to him. Yeah, I know.
And Gadites are not Israel.
Okay, we're going off of subject. No, listen to the story. Right? But Mordecai, remember, Mordecai wasn't scared. Mordecai didn't be like, okay, I'm gonna bow down to you now. Just like all the men in the Bible, all the men that we've read about, all the women that we've read about, they didn't get scared because they had faith in the Most High. Max.
Boy not dead. Boy.
Okay, so we're gonna read a little bit of what we read last week. Okay, so we're gonna jump to Esther 3 and verse 8. So we're going to where Mordecai has the king sign that decree that law. Let's kill these Jews. Yeah. Read verse 8. Elijah.
You mean Haman?
Haman. Correct. The water, sir.
Verse
At
8.
least someone's paying attention.
And Haman said unto King Ahasuerus, there is a certain people scattered around abroad and are dispersed among the people in all the provinces of thy kingdom.
So Haman's like, listen, king. You won't believe it, king. You don't know what's happening. Let me tell you what's happening. There's these certain type of people out there. Let me just tell you. Sit down, king. Let me tell you. These certain type of people. What do you think he's going to say? We read it last week. What do you think he's going to say? These certain type of people love you? They bow down to you? Noah.
Their laws are not the same as ours. And they don't bow down.
Ooh, right. Let's continue. Let's see what he tells the king.
And their laws are diverse from all people. Neither keep the king's laws. Therefore, it is not for the king's profit to
Suffer them. So he told him, you're right, Noah. He's like, they have different laws. They don't keep your laws. Yeah, these certain type of people. Can you imagine what the king, he's feeding into that? He's like, oh, who are these people? Who do you think the people were? Who are the people? Mina. Israel, right?
The 12 tribes of Israel.
Khan, right? All because Mordecai didn't bow down. But listen, who remembers last week? Who remembers last week when Esther went into the king's? When Esther went to the king, right? And the king, hold on. Esther went to the king. The king said he loved Esther, right? So when they had that dinner, and then she tells the king, Haman's trying to kill my people, right? What did the king do to Haman? Noah.
Punished him.
But how did he punish him? Ezekiel, put your foot down. How did he punish him? Did he lock him up? What did he do to him? Elijah.
He hung him on the gallows that he found that he was going to kill Mordecai.
That he was going to kill Mordecai on. So, because Mordecai kept his faith in the Most High, even though they're signing this into the law that we're going to kill all these Jews. Listen, pay attention. They're signing this into the laws that we're going to kill all these Jews. Did Mordecai come back and tell Esther, we have to bow down to King Haman, and we have to bow down to the king and listen to their laws? Did he tell Esther that? No, he told Esther what? Who was paying attention from last week? We went over it. Go ahead, Noah.
He told the king.
What did he tell Esther to do when he heard this? When he heard that the law was signed in, that the king sealed it with his ring. When Mordecai heard about Haman's plot to kill Israel, what did he tell Esther?
He saved him.
Elijah.
He told Esther to go to the king and then tell him
What's going on? He told Esther to remember last week. Esther went to the king and she wasn't called on. What was her thing when she, Elijah?
If the king didn't call her, she could have got killed if he didn't hold up the golden scepter.
Right? So even at that, Mordecai and Esther, they're like, no, not still not going to bow down because they had faith in the Most High,
God.
that the Most High would save them. And did the Most High save Israel? Khan. Yeah, he did. Pay attention. Khan, he did. But imagine if Mordecai got scared. Imagine if Mordecai was like, oh no, what did I do because I didn't bow down? Now they're going to kill my people. Imagine if he did that. And he's going to say, oh king, let me bow down to you. Do you think Israel still would have been killed? Do you think Israel would have died? Do you think, Elisha? You're saying yes. Why do you think?
Because when you do something, it's very hard to change it. And mom already had that malice and that anger in him. And plus, he probably wouldn't have listened to him. He would have been like, you go bow down, but I'm still going to kill your people.
Yeah, but who
And plus, because
would have let that happen though?
The king.
No, who would have let that happen if Mordecai bowed down? Noah. Nope.
The Most High.
The Most High. Right? Because the Most High see. Hey, remember, put your feet. The Most High is testing them too. See, where's your faith at? Now because you didn't bow down. Let's see if you still, we're gonna put it where all Israel's gonna die. Let's see if you bow down now. But they didn't. Because they knew that the Most High was going to protect them. Just like the Most High protects us every single day. Right? Does the Most High protect you? Do you believe that? Why?
Because if we keep his commandments, and honor our father and our mother, you'll be protected and blessed.
You'll be protected and blessed if you follow the Most High's commandments. What about you, Caleb? What do you think? Does the Most High bless you? Does he protect you? Why? So we can be saved. What about you, Ezekiel? You know? We ain't there yet? Alright. What about you, Noah? Do you believe that the Most High is protecting you? That no matter what you go through, no matter what scary thing you go through, that the Most High is going to protect you through it? Why do you believe that? Pay attention. Why do you believe that? He said in the Bible. What did he say? Help us. Help me, Noah, because I don't know. Help me. Help me. I believe you got it. And he will protect you, right? Khan, what about you, Elijah? No matter what you're going through, all the things that you feel, the sadness, maybe the hurt, or if you feel like you're scared, do you think that the Most High is going to get you through it and protect you?
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Because of all the stuff I've been through, the hurt, I never got hurt where I broke my arm or anything, or like how there's a shooting in the school, like how that could have been us, but the Most High didn't let us be there. Since we're doing this truth, He's gonna protect us.
Khan, look at everything that's happening in this world. Pay attention. Look at everything that's happening. Are people dying? The wars that are going on. All the wars in Russia, right? The war that's in Russia. There was children that died, right? Sister Asharaya had a class on it a few months ago, right? They're Khan. And all the children that died, and all the killings that happened all around you each and every single time. All the scary things. Just like I'm sure Mordecai was like, oh, I don't want my people to die. I'm sure you're feeling the same way. I don't want my people to die. But look at everything and see, pay attention. See how the Most High is protecting you because you're still here. Come here. Stand over here. Sit down. You're still here. Being able to listen. You're able to listen. Pay attention over here. Y'all gotta see that the Most High is protecting you. Remember, he doesn't look at your age. He looks at what? Mina. He looks at your spirit. All the children that are dying, all the families that have died, everything that's been happening, the Most High is protecting you. Because you have faith and you keep on coming, you keep on trying each and every single day. Now you're here learning, right? You're having faith. That's our faith in the Most High, that he will protect us. Just like he did with Esther. Just like he did with Mordecai, because Haman was going to kill Mordecai. Haman had so much hate that he was going to kill Mordecai. Esther could have died when she went to go to the king's chambers. Right? Esther could have died, but
She did not.
because the king found favor in Esther. He loved Esther. That was the Most High protecting them and protecting us each and every single day that he does. They have faith. Faith. What does faith mean to you, Mina?
You believe in something.
You believe in something?
Like, I believe in the Most High.
Okay. What about you, Caleb? What does faith mean to you? To trust in something. Okay. All right. Okay, Caleb, I see you. What? Go.
I had to trust the Most High.
Ooh, okay. Is that it? You got some more in there? Come on, spit it out. No? Okay. What about you, Ezekiel? What?
And I trust class.
Oh, you trust? No, don't trust class. Trust the scriptures. Trust the word, the scriptures that the Most High gave us. That's what we should trust in. What about you, Ezekiel? What does faith mean to you? Ah, come on. What about you, Noah? What does faith mean to you?
To trust in someone.
To trust in someone. And you, Elisha?
Trust.
To trust. Okay. So what do we have to do so the Most High can protect us? What is one thing? Mina said it earlier. So she said, follow the Most High's commandments. And what else? Caleb. We're talking about it right now.
Faith.
Faith. Right? Faith. Even no matter how scary something might be. Faith that the Most High will bring us through it. Faith that the Most High is working in us all the things that he needs us so we can be perfect for him. For the Most High. Right? So do you think Mordecai stood up for wickedness? What did he stand up for, class?
Faith.
No! Mordecai stood up for righteousness! Yeah, he sure did. And how did he stand up for righteousness? Noah.
The Most High.
How did he stand up for righteousness? Mina.
By believing him and trusting him.
And not what?
Disbelieving him.
No, not what? Bow.
Bow down.
Bow down, right?
Bow down to the Most High.
No, bow down to Haman. Khan. This was a short class. Next week.
It'll be a long.
No, next week we have something different. We're going to have something different prepared. Okay? It's very important that you're listening to class. Because it's not always going to be activities. It's not always going to be games. There's going to be the times where you have to just have your faith in the Most High, have patience, and listen to the Most High's words. Pay attention. Because you don't know when I'm going to test you. You don't know when I'm going to test you. It might be next week. On all the things you've learned. Have you been learning?
John.
Who can tell me their favorite person that they've read so far and why? Matter of fact, I'm going to go through each and every single one of y'all. Elijah, out of all the ones that we've read, who was your favorite? And why? Oh, come on, Elijah. Come on. Who was your favorite and why?
I don't know who. All of them are my favorite.
No, I need one.
David,
Why?
because he had faith in the Most High.
Okay, how did he have faith in the Most High? I want to hear why. More. They all have faith in the Most High.
And because, well, he was a kid, and then everybody was scared to fight Goliath, but he's the one that stood up so he could fight Goliath.
So he literally stood up. He was sitting down and he stood up. Okay, how did he
He's
stand
the
up?
one that wasn't scared
He wasn't scared of what?
to fight Goliath,
Why? Why wasn't he scared?
because he knew the Most High was with him.
Woohoo! What about you, Noah? Goliath's your favorite? Why Goliath?
Because he's a giant and he had faith that he can beat Israel.
Goliath had faith that he could beat Israel. That he's your favorite. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. But Goliath died. He died with one slingshot to the forehead. And then David chopped off his head. So that's who you like? Okay. Con. What about you, Ezekiel? Who's your favorite? Goliath? Okay, you just copied. What about you, Caleb? No. Hey, stop. Stop. Who's your favorite? No. Of the man and the woman that we've read in the Bible. What about you, Mina?
I was gonna say king.
King what?
The king.
Stop.
In the Bible.
He's your favorite? Okay, why?
Because I want a king toy.
Because you want a king toy. Okay. And what is that king toy going to do for you, Lego?
Because it's, I don't know.
And you don't know. Is the toy going to help you spiritually? Is the toy going to give you wisdom? I'm saying, here, Caleb. Here's a toy. Here you go. What does that do for your spirit? With that toy, how can you give me scriptures? Are you able to give me scriptures with that toy? How? Give me a scripture.
James chapter 8 verse 19.
What does it say?
I don't know how to read.
Well, you're giving it to me. He says James 8 and 19.
Oh, James?
James chapter 8 verse 19.
James 8 and 19.
Verse 19.
There is no 8 and 19.
You see? That toy gives me nothing.
I know.
It does nothing for your spirit.
I know.
Nina, who's your favorite?
Queen Esther.
Ooh! Why?
Because she tried to save Israel and I wanted to.
She tried to save Israel.
I mean, she did.
She helped. She let the Most High protect her, right?
Con.
Samuni. And then what else? How did she save Israel?
By going to the king's chamber.
And what did she do? Did she just go, hey, king? Okay, what happened?
When the king says she can do whatever she wants, right?
So the king, okay, let me help you. The king said, whatever you want, Esther. Even half of the kingdom,
Even half
I'll
of my
give
money,
to you.
even
She
half
no,
of
hold
my-
on. She said that's what he said. Whatever you want. Even if it's half of my kingdom, I'll give it to you. Did Esther take that?
Nuh-uh.
What did she say?
She said,
Save,
save Israel.
Save my people, right? Come on. Okay. Well, like I said, this was a very short class, okay? What did you learn from today's class?
About believing in the Most High and trusting Him.
And what does that get you if you believe in the Most High and you trust in Him? Does that get you, what, hurt? Does that get you
A righteous spirit.
a righteous spirit? Okay. Okay, what about you, Elijah? What did you learn?
And that what I learned that Queen Net, even though King Assyria says he'll give her anything she wants, even half of his kingdom.
Nope, we did not read that today. Sir, that was last week. I'm talking about today. What did we learn in today's story?
Mordecai saving the king.
Mordecai saving the king. How did he save the king?
Because the gatekeepers were gonna kill him, but he told
They were
Esther.
going to kill Mordecai?
No, the king.
The king? Okay.
But he told Esther so she could tell the king that they're gonna kill.
Okay. And what about you, Noah? What did you learn?
Not bow down to the bad people, but to bow down to the Most High.
Okay. And if you bow down to the Most High, if you give all your glory to the Most High, will He protect you? What about you, Ezekiel? What did you learn? You gotta sit up straight. What did you learn? You gotta give me something. Did you learn a name? Give me one name. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's. Okay. Brothers keeper, I hear you. Come on. All right, let's set up some prayers. Come on, let's go pray. That's not your prayer. It was just a. Ready? Go ahead.
Abanawa, Shemaiah, Kadash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwithka, Taba'ah, Ratzaika, Haya, Aisha, Baratza, Kowa, Haya, Bashmaya, Nathanawa, Lacham, Kol, Yawam, Masilachna, Chabuachna, Chabuachna, La'ah, Tabinawa, Banasayawan, Abo, Awushayna, Mayam, Rai, Raya, Laka, Malakwa, Waha'ala, Wathapara, Wa'awalamya, Aman. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day, our daily bread, and forgive us for our debts, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Raknawa, Waishralam, Wabiath, Saparim, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Raknawa, Waishralam, Wabiath, Saparim, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Raknawa, Waishralam, Wabiath, Saparim, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Raknawa, Waishralam, Wabiath, Saparim.
Come on, let that be louder. Woo! Come on, try it one more time. Say it with power. Come on now.
Mervers Ramajan.